Hello and welcome back everybody to some more Newstone Hollow. I am Towkn and I did move everything. It took surprisingly not as long as I thought it would take, but it did take a ridiculously long time. Anyways, let's show you the new base. For starters, as you can see, I have this nice walkway here made of andesite. We got our little waystone room. In here, we have our stuff for our whatchamacallit right here, the calcite, right? And since the calcite needed a bone and everything else was water, lava. I started with the calcite so we get the bone, and then we got the stone, the granite, the tuff, the andesite, the whatever that was again, the red sandstone, the black stone, the deep slate, and then finally, wait, gravel? Did I make a gravel one? I honestly, no, never mind. Okay, yeah, I'm sitting here looking at it like, wait, what the heck? Why is that a gravel? Yeah, never mind. That is for the gravel one. Once we actually get another like 200 and something gravel. I sit here like, wait, I'm confused. Why do I have a gravel one? Yeah, that makes sense. Over here we got these, which have all of our cards that we currently have. I need to get a better system for that, but that won't take very long. Other than getting a bunch of diamonds and stuff, we got our cows, which are there. We got our bees, which are there. Again, the zombie villager, which don't really need. And then our blaze there. And then if we go into our house, we start out with going to sleep. Right away, we got this little cubby built in for our sleep so that it doesn't stick out into the room any. With a nice view of the ocean out behind it. Right? And we got our enchanting setup down here this time instead. I'm going to, at some point, make some more redstone lamps and put in that corner there as well. And then, yeah, maybe even right here above this one as well, just because. We got our wall of stuff, which sadly, because of the way when you do stuff and you have it down here in your hotbar, and you just like click one, it just grabs a different one from your inventory. So they're horribly unorganized, but that's fine for now. We got our chest here, and then we went ahead and put the gold backpack that's got the magnet in it right there. Speaking of which, we're actually going to take the magnet out, press B, put that there, and put the magnet in here. And then we'll just go ahead and throw the pickup in there for now. We then have a chest here that's just got our linking tool and our configuration tool, just so I could find them much easier every time. Again, our system here is a little bit more compact now. We have our storage controller, which, is touching these, so all of these are in there. And then we have our storage controller for this, which has all these linked, although I did, and I found out, if you're too close to this, you can't shift right click on it, it just picks it up. But I did have to put an upgrade in there because it only reached as far as, I believe, one of these two rows here. So I had to add a thing to extend the distance so that I could pick up these two here as well. Sadly, it only goes as far as like right here, this block right here. So I can't get all these added yet. I'd have to get a couple more extenders put in there so that we could add those. I see I put some nice fancy decoration on there because I went ahead and made the chipped chisel, which has a heck of a lot more options for stuff. But yeah, then we have our anvil, stone cutter, grindstone, our regular furnaces, and our jumbo furnace in here with some lights up there just to yeah, make it light up there. We got our thing here, which takes us up into the place where we can see our two silent gear things for right now, and then our power and squeezer system that goes all the way down to here. This that comes over to here in case we want to make some more of these, which this is in the is linked to the system. And yeah, and of course there's our bedroom. And then I made this go out like this because that's where I have that. I figured I could add some like balcony, like whatchamacallit here at some point to get over on top of here so that we can get up to on top of here, because this here's where I'm thinking we will put our stuff for everything, right? We'll be able to get a couple of our just dire things machines all put up here, and yeah, just go like that. And that's my idea, at least behind that, is so we could do that. We could have a nice base that kind of circles around. We'll be able to put our... Oh, I was like, what the hell is that cat sound? Oh, yeah, it's the cat slippers. We'll be able to put our, like, power and stuff, our computer. I think we'll end up building out, like, a little blockade on the backside of here, right here, to put the applied energistics computer in there and do that. Of course, we might end up moving it upstairs for most of the computer stuff, and then just have a cable going down for our thing. And then we got our system here for stuff. So we got just a iron barrel right now with this putting stuff into the iron barrel. We don't have any stack things, so yeah, we need to work on making those. We got our singularity drain tank with our ability to... I'm assuming this is sucking it all up before I can. Okay, so I might need to put a lever or something on that too. Or just make it further away or something. I don't know. Actually, do we have drawers? Fluid drawers. Okay, yeah, we have fluid drawers. So I could essentially put it in a fluid drawer. And then I do some other stuff with it. But yep, we have our light here. So if I flipped off this light, right? And wait a little bit, you could see we get a guy that spawns down there, but since this is a dark thing, it'll let light through, but it won't actually let them see me up here. So I went ahead, yeah, made the tinted glass, but then we could come over here, turn that, and that'll move them all the way over to there. But yeah, so that's that. I did not think to make a system to let me get down to that so that we could actually upgrade it later with some whatchamacallits, smite and damage sharpness upgrades or whatever they were. And some luck upgrades. So we'll have to, when that time comes, we'll just probably just dig down right here and then put them in and then leave from there. Yeah. Anyways, that's that. We have our a sweet berry thing here. And yeah, we are pretty much good to go with all of that. We got like one heck of a lot of different copper blocks over here in this, but we also have a big, huge town that we could work on looting, which some of it, you know, we have already looted, right? Like up there we did. So yeah, but I'm thinking, I don't think there's really a huge amount of stuff in these places again, you know, if they're just regular town places. Oh, there's a staircase, there's a ladder right there. Ooh, armor stand. How do you pick up an armor stand? No, didn't think so. There we go. Okay, he's got to hit it a bunch. Okay. Didn't know that. But hey, that actually works out well for us because we needed 2 of them, right? For the quest. This leads us to just a staircase out. Yeah, that's actually a pretty cool looking staircase. And then over. I didn't see a chest in there anywhere, which is fine. We can go up here and see if there's one behind this pumpkin. Nope. And we can go up here and see if there's one up here behind this hay. Nope. And we can go up here to the dark top of the tower and find one up here. Ooh, emeralds, gold, iron. Yeah. Still never did find that sea pickle, though. But that's fine. We also, yeah, have lots and lots of stuff. But, there should be another building with another armor stand. And, oh, hey, look. We actually got sheep here. That's actually pretty helpful, I think. I didn't realize that there's a bunch of sheep there. Just some leather there. Means there could possibly be an armor stand in this place. Nope, there are some carrots, so we'll grab those just because. Let's see if there's anything. Up here we have just a jukebox in that. Nothing there. Nothing there. Oh, of course, I'm just holding the back button while looking in a direction which should not have let me fall that direction, but whatever. Okay, it's just more leather. And then, ooh, diamond, emerald. Diamonds are good. And then that's just cobblestone up there. So yeah, okay, perfect. Now if we could just figure out how to get down again. I hate ladders sometimes in this game. Like, why? There we go. There we go. Okay. I think I see pillagers. Like right over there somewhere, which kind of sucks, but is what it is. We just need to see if we could find another one of them buildings that's got an armor stand in it. So we could just finish that quest without having to make our own. Yep, there's one right there. I saw it. There we go. That finished off that one. And then we could also just go over there, back to the house, grab one of those other things, the blocks from up there. And that will finish off that quest, or that, not quest, but that'll finish off that direction of the quest. Then we just got to go the other direction, which, again, like I said, we're not too worried about, but we could always just finish it off so we could say we finished it. We'll go like this, boom. Like that, there we go. And we can put it back. And there we go. So that's all of that. Okay, so, but next thing. Let's see, what else can we get working on as well? I think the biggest thing, again... Oh, did I? I don't think I grabbed the goo from Just Dire Things to bring back. But yeah, but if we go to dynamically integrated, as you can see, we got those two. So now we just have really the logic programmer, which, oh, that's super cheap and easy to make. I did not realize that it was just essentially a crafting table and a thing. So, well, you know what? Let's just do it. Okay, we can go up here, grab one of these, go down here, grab one of those, go over to our crafting table, throw that in, make that, throw that in, throw this and this in, and there we go, a logic programmer. Yay, okay, perfect. And then we can just, for now, just gonna set that right there. And then what do we need for this? The variable card is... Oh, it just needs any variable cards. Okay, so that's weird that it's got a different, like, picture there. But you know what? We go like this. take those out and put those back in because that gives us a variable card. And then we can click on this and actually see what this says. You can also point your crafting interface at a chest. Have the items that you need to craft sent into the chest, and then distribute the other machines processing, like with XNet, for example. Stuff. Okay, so there's just some stuff you could do with that. Okay. I would have to read a lot more to figure that out, but let's go ahead and get this loud sound, which I don't think is as loud for you guys as it is for me, but, you know, there we go. We got dynamically integrated finished now. So we do still have a lot of stuff to do in Power, and then a lot of stuff to do in there. Come to think of it, I don't see the alloy. So there it is. Okay, I was gonna say I don't see my alloy smelter either. And I was about to be super confused as to why the alloy smelter wasn't in here either. Because I was like, I know I made one. But yeah, let's go ahead and just put that right there. We'll click on this like this, right click on this like that, go like that. There we go. Perfect. That way there, that'll keep making some of that. Okay. And then we just need, I don't know why I put the carrots away earlier. We need some more carrots. And then we're going to go see about that just dire things goo block. Okay, so we'll go to old because that's where the old house is. As you can see, all these guys are still here. You can see I kind of took it apart a bit. All the other things still there too. Ah, but yeah, goo block is still here. Let's go ahead and take it down. We should also go ahead, come over here for now. I forgot this was still here too. These aren't growing fully because of stuff. We could grab this backpack as well. Grab our boat. The bees are still here too because I don't think I could transport them. Actually, no, I could. I could. But let's go ahead and get all of this stuff here so that we can move our farm over at some point too. And we definitely want to get all of that snad. So we'll go like this and get all that. There we go. Perfect. And then same thing here. Like I realized I could just do that too. Okay, perfect. There we go. But yeah, we left the crafting table there. Or not the crafting table, the crafting interface there. 'Cause again, I couldn't figure. I don't know how to use it. And then the lectern. We honestly don't really need a lectern as far as I know. We do still have all these down here, right here, but I don't feel like taking them. We have a way of making lava now with the ex nihilo stuff or ex diorum stuff or whatever it is. I'm not worried about that. We got everything else. Go ahead and take the crafting table from here, and I think there's one in here too we could grab. And then inside of this chest, we still have a bunch of these. So let's go ahead and grab almost the rest of those. There we go. And that's basically everything we need from here. Probably grab this guy too, just for the fun of it. But we need to get rid of something for that. So we'll get rid of the, no, that's a snad. You know what? We can just get rid of that. We don't need all those. We have lots of them. Okay, but now we can just go back home. And we can go like this with the crafting tables. Put them down here. Where we will come in here. And I think I'll put one right there. Because we don't worry too much about that one. And then the other one we will just bring in here. And put down right there. And then we come in here. Click on that. Get all those in there. come here and just put all this in here for now, because we're not too worried about any of it. We don't really need the building gadget on us. We will actually grab the snag back out, I think, for now, because we could actually just bring it out. I was gonna say we could just kind of place it right here, but we have 15 of them, right? So let's actually go like this real quick and extend this out to here, I think. Then go 1, not where I wanted it, 2, 3, 4. Get that one. And put that right there. Okay. And then we could just take this and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Darn, we need one more. That should actually just be pretty simple. We just go like this. Go like that. There we go. And then with that, we could actually go grab our whatchamacallit, right? Run in here. Is it on a thing? Nope, it's not on a thing. Grab our sugar cane from here so we could plant some more of that again, just because, why not? I have a feeling we might need a lot of paper later. There we go. Perfect. Now we have a sugarcane farm going. We'll be able to kind of take over some of this area here as well to make our other farm, because we'll need beetroot for red dye and stuff like that, I think. Okay, so then we go in here, put this down. We will take our primordial goo, I think, and come up here and bring it over to right here, where I will press B. Okay, we don't have anything, so I'm just going to go ahead and take this backpack real quick and put it down right here. So I can put the primordial goo on top of it, and then I'll pick the backpack up. That way there we can make use of all the sides of it. Okay, there we go. I have not made a dock yet for fishing, so let's quickly go like this and like this. I mean, we don't really need a dock for fishing, but you know, why not? We could then go to right here, I think, and go 1, 2, 1, 2, and we'll just go out with 2 blocks wide, I think. It's not where I wanted that, but that works fine. Okay, so we'll just go like this and just go like that. There we go. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll put that right there. And we'll get a torch put on there later. Yeah, that works. And then we'll go like this for a thing out to there. And then like that for a thing out to there. Perfect. Anyways, that's our new house. That's our whole base. Oh, wait, I forgot to put the backpack out there. We'll put that right there. Oh, I fell down. I might need to actually make that too wide. But anyways, yeah, I was looking at the different mods, right? I was looked at the whole mod list, and there's a thing I noticed that I don't know how I didn't notice when I was looking for other stuff. I'm just gonna double check FLUID, right? So if I type in fluid, we have 2 pages, right? Because I was like, oh, we only have these fluid conduits. If I go to the next page, yeah, we do. So at PIP, pipes is in this, so we do have our item pipes, fluid pipes, and stuff like that, so we could transfer big amounts. So the stuff that I was doing over here with these whole, I mean, this actually works nice. The whatchamacallit, or the Ender IO stuff, because you could put both of them in the same area like that, which actually does make it much better. You know, I have items and fluids going through the same area, which granted you can do. Wait, we are up to 300 buckets of lava. Nice. What I mean, you technically can do with this. You just need the universal pipe. Oh, there's apparently a gas pipe in there too. Didn't know that. Didn't know that. Anyways, let's see. What do we need to work on? I think we need, because we still need a lot more of this ferocite stuff. But in order to get to the next one, so we get to the Celestia gem, we need to start working on industrial foregoing, I think, which means we need to make another one of these so that we can make a thing. So let's come over here, go like this, find our dark steel, which would be right here. We got 34 of it. Trying to remember what all we need to make it. We need dark steel, logs, and a redstone block. So we'll grab some redstone out. We'll grab some logs out. Okay. Then we come here. Make ourselves some redstone. Perfect. Our redstone blocks. Perfect. And then we go like this. And make a couple of these. There we go. And then with that, we can press U on this. We don't need the block breaker. We don't need the fluid collector. We will need a latex processing unit, which is going to need a furnace, iron, and buckets. A furnace. There's our buckets. The furnace. I know we have some. There we go. Furnace, iron, and buckets. So we just need the iron now. There it is right there. Boom. Iron. So we click on here, and we're going to go like this. And go at in dust. Missed the S. That's fine, because we need a fluid extractor, which also needs cobblestone, a gold plate, and a piston. Don't think we have a gold plate, but we do easily have the ability to make one. If I could find the gold ore, there we go, right there. So 1, 2. And we can take out some cobblestone. And we have some redstone, we have some of that. Okay, so we just need some regular wood to make a piston. So let's go ahead. Go like that. And then we can click on this, go like that. There we go, there's that. There's the gold plate. And there's our fluid extractor. Okay, and then with that, since it does work better with power, we could put it up top up there, but for now I think we are just going to go ahead and bring it out over to here, where we put it down right here, and put that down in front of it like so for now. So we can just do that. That'll work. Start working on that and start getting stuff from there. Again, it does work faster with the power, but for now I think we'll just go ahead and leave it like that. We could always just make a whatchamacallit to put on top of it. We already made one, solar panel. Could just make a solar panel to put on top of it or something else, you know. Anything that would give it power, we could do that at some point later if we feel like it. But with that, we then also needed a latex processing unit. So we'll go like that and make one of those real quick. But we are also going to need some pipes for fluid. So we'll go like this. We just need some redstone. So let's grab redstone. Boom, there we go. We could grab this and make some pipes. We also are going to need to make a pipe wrench, which is sticks and flint. Oh, I don't know if we have... Well, we do. Okay, I was going to say, I don't know if we have flint right now, but we do. Okay, perfect. So we can then go like this to make sticks. To put them right there. And get our pipe wrench. Perfect. We won't set it up fully with that yet. You know, we will go ahead and run over here and put that down right there. And we will put down the latex processing unit right there, which will need both water and whatever. And it does actually need power, doesn't it? I think it might actually not need power. It might go just super, super slow without power. Either way, for now, we could just do that and leave that like that for right now. We could still get power for it. You know, we could just come over here. Let's see. What do we need for the power? For the power? To make another one of the starter solar panels. There we go. We're going to need, again, the photonic planes, the tiny, the dialect, and the dialect. Okay, so we can find that. I might be able to just type in here at POW. There we go. So that'll give us that and those. Okay, so then we need one of these, which is going to be that. We already have the iron on us, so we don't need to worry about that. And then these here are going to be glass panes, lapis, and that. So we need lapis, which I saw right there. And we will need glass panes. And the paste, we already have some paste on us. Okay, perfect. So we go here, where we could click on this and go like this and go 1, 2, 3. And then we click on here. And that's not the right one. We'll click on here, and we're just missing this now. So we go like that and make that. Go over here and click on this. And there we go. We now have another starter one of those. We're good there. But we do need some way to transfer that energy. So I mean, we could just see what the basic energy cables in here cost, right? Energy are the starter ones. So we just need another one of these, which is that. So we'll go like that. Put that there to get that. And then we just needed iron ingot, or not ingots, nuggets. So we will grab some of those, like so, and then we could just go ahead, click here, and that will work like so for now. Okay, perfect. That was super simple to get power for these. And we can just bring it over here and shift click on top of here, shift click on top of here, click there, click there. There we go. And now that's getting power, so that will start going faster. And this is getting power as well. Okay, perfect, perfect. You can see that definitely goes much quicker. It only goes back up to 39. So we're definitely much better off there now. Okay, so let's get back in here. And okay, it's not quite nighttime for sleeping. So I'm curious, do we want to wait for it to be nighttime, or do we want to do something else? I think we'll wait for now. Actually, no, we can make our dissolution chamber now, right? Because we're going to need one of those. So at industrial actually, no, we can't make the dissolution chamber because we need that. So what else do we need? We need gold, more buckets, a chest, diamond gear. We will need a diamond gear, which kind of sucks. That's just 4 diamonds, so we go like that and go 1, 2, 3, 4. Put the rest back in there. And then we will need some gold. And we already have some iron, so we can make some more buckets. And yeah, okay, so come over here. And you know what, we can click on this and shift click on that and go like that to make some more buckets. And then we can click on the diamond gear to make the diamond gear, and then after that we're just missing the chest and the plastic or whatever it is. Yep, the chest and the plastic. Okay, so let's go ahead and sleep real quick. And then, yeah, we just need to, at that point, wait for stuff then, right? Because now we just need this to get the full, at least 2 buckets, I think. Maybe 2 buckets, which is going to be a while. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot if I jump on that, it starts draining out experience too. Yeah, but I love that big giant temple building. It's going to be fun when we finally get a chance to go through it. But yeah, what else can we work on? I think one of the other things, right? Because we need the latex to get to this to be able to go to the next part of just dire things, right? Because we'll need 2 of these, which kind of sucks, but we need 2 of those, but we'll need 1 of these. So we do need to get some more primordial goo, so we do need some clay, sugar, rotten flesh, and pity machines. Well, we have the 1 pity machine right now. We do need more, so if I press R on that, shift click on that, you know, we can make 2. Let's just do it. That's how much redstone we had. So now we just need sugar, which is right here. We could take sugar out. We needed the rotten flesh, which should be real close to it as well. There we go, rotting flesh. And then the clay, which we go like that and actually take out a couple more of them. There we go, perfect. Didn't realize we were so low on clay balls. But we go that. Come over here, click on here, shift click on that to make 2 more of these. For once we actually need them. So we can now go ahead and put those back in there, put that back in there, put some of this other stuff back in there. For now, I think. I don't remember what all we needed for the dissolution chamber because we kind of want to. Well, we don't really need to keep it out. It would be useful to keep it out, but we don't really need to. But I think what I want to do, I'm gonna go get a bunch of ice. I'm gonna go get a bunch of ice. I don't know why I'm going through the house. It would have been faster to just stay outside over there. So we're gonna go here and we're gonna click on this one that says ice, which is gonna take us to right here, which is a frozen ocean, which has a bunch of packed ice. And packed ice you could just break and get packed ice back, right? No, you need silk touch still. No? Or is it just going in my backpack? No. Ooh. See, I thought you could get packed ice and ice with like silk. Is this the silk touch one, right? No, that's not even the silk touch one. I only have my silk touch one on me, so let's actually, I guess, head back to the house and see where I might have put the one that has silk touch. It's probably in here. So we go here, iron, unbreaking, silk touch. There we go. Grab the right one. There we go. That's going to help us out quite a bit, I think. Go back to ice now. And that should work. So we should now be able to go like this. There we go, and get a bunch of packed ice this way. Come on, why can't I mine it? There we go. Okay. So we have packed ice, again, packed ice. Yep, okay. Go like that. And then like that. We'll break this one so we can climb higher. To keep going like that. There we go. Okay, that broke it. That's fine. And we can, I was gonna say we could fix it right now, but nope. Our way to fix it is, I believe, currently back at the house as well. Okay, that's fine though. It gave us a bunch of packed ice, which is good. So now we can go home. And really, packed ice, the reason why we need it is because if we click on here and we go to solid coolants, it's a good coolant for our reactor if we decide to go ahead and make a reactor, right? So that's good there. I don't really have a free spot here to put it, do I? Is there anything that could actually just come off of this? Not really. Okay, that's fine. Oh, just come over here, go like this, and put it all into there. Okay. Then we could find our repair kit, which should be in here and under R to RS. So it should be. Is it not in here? There it is. It's a sturdy repair kit, so I forget. I keep forgetting that. Okay. And then we'll go like this. Put that there. Put this here. Boom, there we go. Perfect. And then we will put our repair kit in our inventory like so. Okay. So we are... Oh, I need some food as well. I could just come over here, hit this button. Eat these. But that's not a lot of food. Really, carrots aren't a lot of food either. But we got a lot of them, so they're easy to do. Okay, and right now, again, like I said, we're not too worried about this. We got a lot of experience. I do need to figure out typing. Actually, I could do that now. We have this, right? So I could go like this and break that, right? That just sucked it into there, which put it right here. Um, Actually, if I go like this and we hit show area, right? If I go like this and tell it to go down one more, it's now only absorbing everything down there. Okay, so that should actually work fine. I should actually be able to go like this then and put this right here and put this back on there and get the experience out of there. Okay. Yeah, okay, perfect. So that actually does work. I didn't even think of that, making it so that it was looting or yeah, you know what I'm saying, right? Okay, so we got lots and lots of sugarcane. We got this. I think we mainly just need to work on figuring out how to, and I think I might actually go ahead, come in here. I'm gonna go in here, come up here. I think I might move this so that we could actually have this keep working, right? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go like this right now. I'm gonna move this, that, and that, which we could bring over to here. We want it above the the stone, or not the stone, but the cobblestone. Ouch. Ouch. We want it above the cobblestone, so we're going to go ahead and break that. And then we need to get back up there, which sadly right now is the only way is to go this way. I'm going to need to make another elevator to put over there, I think. Over here. Okay, but I think right now what we'll do is we'll take this, we'll put this block right here just so it's easy to put this stuff down. And then where did huh? I'm confused. Oh, never mind. I was like, where did this stuff go? It's probably in the hoppers, right? So if I go up here, we go to this hopper here. Right? We got that and that. Okay, there we go. I knew we were missing something. Okay, but we could bring this over here where we can put this down right here with the power on top of it. We could then put this right here. We will need to make some item cables. I think along with some more drawers. So we'll go down here. I don't think we have many drawers left. I don't see any actually, so we'll go ahead and yet just take this out and this out. And click on this to see what we need. Okay, so it's a chest surrounded by that. So we should have some chests, I think. I know I have one on me, but do we have more? Yes, there's more right there. Okay, perfect. So we'll make that. And then we can make some of those. Then we just need to make some item. So PIP. I am going to go like this. And put all those over here. So we need some item pipes, which is 2 droppers, iron, redstone. Okay, so droppers are going to be red. So we're going to need just some more redstone than what we got. If I find it, there it is. Boom, redstone. We got the iron. I don't have droppers. I do have a dispenser, so we need to make the droppers. So we'll go here. Click on this. Click on this. Shift click on this. Go 1, 2. Okay, perfect for that. Then we can click on this. Go like that. Sleep through the night. And then after we sleep through the night, we will run out here. Where we will go like this to up there. Bring that down to there. Get this to start transferring stuff up to there. Run all the way around again, because again, I'm still too lazy right now to just make that elevator to put in here. Okay, then we go up here. And as you can see, this is not... Why is that not getting any... Huh? It should have the... I mean, that's attached. It says it's sucking out of there. Okay, so let's go ahead, I guess, and put this right here. And take the item. Okay, I guess they will just won't go in the bottom. Okay. So we can just do that. And then take that out of the side like so. We did not make our things. We also technically, apparently, I was going to say we didn't take the chests out, but we did. You know what? I'm going to do it. Go here. What do we need for... We need wool, which sadly I don't think we have enough wool. Do we have enough string to make more wool is the question then. We do. You could easily go like that. I could go down here and type in elevator. Go like that. It is just an ender pearl. Okay, so we just need the ender pearls then. We'll go like this and go 1, 2. Then we could go here, click on this, click on this, click on that. Go like that, shift click on this. There we go. 2 of those, which we could bring over to here and just put down there. And then I think look straight up, right? We want up from this one, so we want right here. So we'll break that block. And I don't know if we could actually get this placed on the side of that. If we jump in there, yep, there we go. Okay, now, there we go. So I didn't actually do make the other thing I was going to make. There's 2 reasons I came down. One was that, and then the other was taking these and surrounding them with that to make some more of those. Okay. So that we come up here and put those there like that. The shift click on this. And then apparently shift click on that again. And go, why is it not? So, yeah, this is going to be annoying, isn't it? Let's go ahead. Break that. Break that. Means we're going to have to break this and this. Unless I made some more energy cable or went and got some energy cable. Okay, so this. Ah, wrong thing. Okay, so let's go ahead, do that, break that, break that. Take that out of there. Let's hit B real quick so we can put some of this stuff away into here to make room for us to move stuff around in our inventory better. Because we want our axe so that we can break this and this. There we go. Okay, so this we actually want to go up 1 more. We're going to go ahead and put this here and here. Disconnect that. Put 1 more right there. Go like that, go like this, put this right there. That's now getting that. So we can then go like this to suck out the gravel and the flint. Like so, and then we can get the energy cell and put it on top of here. And the solar panel and put it on top of there. There we go. Now we are making gravel and flint. Mainly for the flint, but until we make ourselves a gravel or the gravel spawn or whatever, you know, the thing in here. Which just means we need again another like 200 and some. How much gravel do we have in our computer system? Let's find out. If we have enough gravel to make a triple gravel block, we could do that and just go ahead. Wow, that hurt. Hiccup. Gravel, we have 4, so we could just also just go find more gravel. It's not going to be hard to find here, I don't think. You know, we could just go out here and jump down here and look at it all. And break that, and it only got us 50-something gravel, sadly. Question, though. I gotta figure this out. We had a book of right of essentially help water breathing, right? Sweeping edge, flame, feather, wind burst, arthropods, allows you to breathe underwater quicker. Yep, we got that. Perfect. We click here, take this off, click on this, throw this on, throw this on. There we go. Put that back on. And be good with that. Okay. And that'll let us breathe underwater a lot longer. So that we can just go down here and get a bunch of gravel without having to worry about stuff. Of course, you know, we don't actually have our shovel. We broke it, which kind of sucks, but whatever. This should work. We don't need, I don't think this just should be all we need, I think, hopefully. But there we go. We got that. Let's just go put it all inside of this thing just so we can see how much we actually have. I think we need, what, 724 total? And we got 800. Okay, so that's actually perfect. So we can... Darn, I was going to say hopefully put some stuff in there. But nope. Let's go ahead in here. And just so that we have easy access to this stuff here in a minute for when we go to build our dissolution chamber. We got it. Okay, there we go. Come over here. Let's go ahead. Grab out all of the gravel. Press U on it. And then shift click here. Then press R and shift click here. Then U and shift click here. And then just do that. And do that. Then we can take this, turn it back. Take this, turn it back. Okay, and we can then take our gravel. Again, right? Break that. Put our gravel block down there. Put this block back right there. We will need some water, so let's grab a bucket to grab water. And of course, it's going to move all the other buckets down there instead of just turn the one bucket I had into a bucket of water, but whatever. We don't want to put it down yet. We need to make ourselves another, whatchamacallit, thing. So we'll come over here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because that's going to be the easiest way to find those. And then 2 glass. To click on here and make that. And then we can run over here, break this right here. Put that down right there. We will go ahead for now, put a block of gravel there. And then do that so that we can start making gravel right here too. So now we have gravel going in 2 places. And that gravel we could essentially turn into flint. And the gravel up there is the one up here is making both gravel and flint, which is going to be used to make coal. So yeah, we'll be good there for now. What's this? Table of bosses of mass destruction. That was what it is. One place grants creative flight in a 7x7 column. Ooh, what do we need for that? Oh, a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Okay, so we don't want to worry about that, but I do think what we could do, possibly, I'm not sure if it'll be worth it or not, though, right now, because, yeah, we don't really have massive amounts of other stuff. But again, we did look, when we were looking before for iron furnaces, we did go iron, and we do have iron jetpacks. And we do have probably enough wood and copper and stone to make up to the stone. I don't know about the iron. I'm also not entirely sure about the redstone for it either. But I mean, like, this just needs Right, so the jetpack, we would need 2 boosters and 1 big cell. The boosters use 1 small and the big ones use 3, so we'd need 5 batteries. So I think we need like what, 13 of these just to get the first jetpack. I don't know if we want to work on doing that yet or not. It might be a good idea to work on that though. But for now, we do have gravel automation going. We do have that. I think. Do we need? I press U on this again, right? We click on that. We go here. So we can get logs also automated. We have deep slate getting automated. We could get grass blocks automated, which would be cool. Again, the flawless budding quartz crystal, which is the kind of thing it sucks. Amethyst would be nice. But that would mean finding amethyst, and I don't know if we could find a geode that has a bunch of amethyst that easy, and I don't know if there's any other way to get amethyst. Let's find that out real quick. If I knew how to spell amethyst. Nope. Okay, so we're going to just go back to here. Amethyst. Yeah, I thought it was amethyst, not amethyst. Okay, so amethyst shards again. It looks like, yeah, just mob drops from the demon eye. And yeah. So what we could do for that, I think we could use this. I would need to make a couple more things to increase the raising so that it would blow all the way up for that one, so that it blows everything over, and then we would need to make a downward blower right here. I think we could do that and then make a anti-teleportation thing. Yeah, I think we need to do that. Let's do that. We probably need a lot more feathers, though. So let's run in here. I doubt we have a lot of feathers, right? Feathers. Feathers. We have 14 feathers. I mean, I know where we kind of go get a bunch more, right? Right? You know what? I think we're gonna have to do it just to get the feathers. Okay, let's go get them. Because, yeah. We'll go to old. We will try to leave 2 of them. We apparently don't have our looting sword on us, so that's actually not going to be the greatest thing. We'll go back home real quick. Because I forgot that I put a bunch of the stuff that was in my inventory away. And actually, we were in the process of doing something else, weren't we? So let's work on doing that, I think. Instead, didn't look like our looting sword was even in there anyways. So do we see our diamond sword right there? There we go. Perfect. Take it back out, and there we go. We could always get some duck feathers from that guy. But for now, let's grab our bucket of latex from there, put it in there. Let's see. There's probably also, no, it only holds 1 bucket, so that kind of sucks. But we can now go like that to get it to automatically feed into here. We just need, oh yeah, water. Need water in there, so let's grab a couple buckets of water and put a couple buckets of water in there as well. That way there, we can get that making some of that. Perfect. Perfect. There we go. And once we get 2 of these, we'll be able to make our dissolution chamber. Yeah. So now we could actually go get our feathers home. There we go. We do want to keep some of these guys alive. Because, oh, well, we just got a chicken card, so that actually helps out quite a bit. We could just put make another one of these Animal Plains farms and put the chicken card in that, and that will help with that. Let's see, duck egg. We'll just throw that up in the air. Because why not? Okay. Then we'll go here, and we will type over here at mob. Go down, and we need some height ones, which is going to be feathers and iron, so we actually have that. So we'll come over here, go like this, and go shift click there, and go 1, 2. I think should be enough. I don't think we need one for pushing him down. So then we can grab this. We just need the slabs and the redstone block, which we can make like so. And then we just need the stone slab, so we could grab 2, 3, 4 of those to then make this. Perfect. Okay, and then what do we actually need for sharpness? Sharpness is going to be, okay, a lot of iron swords and gold. Nuggets. Again, this faces towards me, which kind of sucks, but is fine. Because we could just come over here. We'll break that. We'll just go down here, because that's not even turned on right now, so we go like that. Put that one right there. Come over here and put that in there. Click show area. I think we need one more. So let's go like that. There we go. We can just do that to get out. We'll come over here. Granted, I do think I could just move that one up so that it actually goes higher, but I don't think I need to worry too much about that. Okay, so we go down here. Add that one to there, so now it goes up to full height. Okay, then we can hide area. Go up here. Click on that, go like that. There we go. Perfect. Oh, yeah, we could actually have just reached it right there, right? Let's break that. And then place that, and that. We will then grab the sand out as well to place it there. And then grab this stuff here out, and we will make ourselves another lever to put on top of the thing right here. Okay. And that way there, I could technically then go like this, turn that off, turn that on, turn that on, and now everything should go down there. The only thing that'll come out is anything I could teleport. So we need to make an anti-teleportation thing, which for that is going to be an Eye of Ender, redstone, glowstone. Okay, so we could easily make that too. Okay, we'll click here. Put this stuff here in there. Now we have redstone. We need some glowstone. We should have a little bit of that left. Okay, there we go. We need an Eye of Ender, so it means we need an Ender Pearl. So we'll grab out an ender pearl, and it means we need a blaze powder. Right there we have a blaze powder. And what else did we need? The iron. Okay, so we got everything we need then. We could throw this and this up there. And then make this. And again, it says inhibits for up to 8 blocks away, can be attached to the side of anything. Right click to activate and deactivate it. It is activated. But we can come in here and put it right there. And then now these guys won't be able to teleport out. Right? So like this guy, I don't know where he went. I don't know if he's going to attack me now because of stuff. But yeah, there we go. Oh, no, we actually need a couple more height things for that one too, don't we? Don't we? We need some more height for the other one to push them over the other direction. Okay, okay. So we'll go here. We'll click on that, and then we just need some more iron. Of course we do. Grab out a stack of it. Then we go here, which will let us go to this and shift click on that and go 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Okay, then let's sleep through the night before we go change anything. Okay, there we go. Now we come over here. And I'm assuming that's the eye that's already got out. That's teleporting around. Oh, come on. Come on. Really? Really? You're just gonna annoy me like that, are you? Okay, fine. Uh, we'll go like this. I think get down here. And throw those in there. Then we'll grab these, put these here. And shift click like that. And then just jump and click like that. And there we go. Now everything should end up over there perfectly fine. It is kind of annoying, though. Very annoying sounds. But we could do that, which means we could probably as well just make a thing with the demon eye. If we have a card for it, I don't know. I doubt we do right now. But that's fine. We could always run over here and find out if we do. Wither demon. Wait, I saw one. Demon. I changed where everything was at, so it all moved. Demon Eye capture card. I'm assuming that would go in here. So if I went like that and put that in there, we have that. That is working. That is almost finished. Let's see what it actually gives us. If it actually gives us anything good. Okay, so all I see was rotten flesh. So we possibly get something from there. Who knows? We'll go ahead right now and put the chicken one in there. Because, yeah. What are we looking like on steak and stuff here? We're almost full there, so let's just go ahead and take a bunch of it out. And then we come over here. Put the steak in there, leather in there. Iron could go in there. And then if we go here and we type in death, miss the A, and basically turn off, well, it's more of the hurt sounds, isn't it? And if we go here and we type in hurt, zombie hurt, witch hurt, skeleton hurt, Enderman hurt, generic hurt, spider, player, muffle, creeper, zombie villager, chicken. Yeah. And for the most part, that should, yeah, muffle most of the hurt sounds from these things, which is good. Okay, we just need to, as well, do some stuff with this so we could upgrade this Bruce barrel. So, because I think we have enough to get it all the way up to diamond. Let's go here and type in at sophisticated storage. And we need to get a iron to diamond, which means we need an iron to gold first, which is going to be a redstone torch surrounded by gold. We could easily do that. Grab some of that out. I have stuff to make a redstone torch on me, so we'll just do it that way. So we could go like like this. And then take this and fill it in right here to get an iron to gold. And then we need 8 diamonds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To where we could go like this and go with iron to diamond. Because I know we don't have a netherite at all. To go to netherite, which is fine. We come over here, click that on there, and get a lot more space. But then what do we need for the stack upgrades is going to be the question. Back here. So we need wood surrounded by that. Yep, so we're going to need to start with the wood surrounded by that for the first one, and then we need some iron blocks. And then gold blocks. Okay, we should have enough to do both of those ones. We click here. Go ahead and take out this. And do I have any of the other things? At soft. No, we don't. Okay. So we need to make one of the base upgrades for this. I should actually probably click on this and click on this again, which is going to be 4 iron and 4 planks. Okay, so that's fine. We have what we need for that then. So I click here, click on this, go like this. There we go. And then I'm assuming, nope, it's actually not planks that we need for that. So we'll click on this, throw that in there, go like that, take a bunch of those out. There we go. It should be what we need. Then we click here, and there, and then click here, click this, and go 1, 2. Put that down there. Go ahead, press U on this as well, and go like that, and go 1, 2. Put the rest of them down there, and then we should be able to go straight to iron, like so, and then straight to gold, like so. Probably could do diamond. I don't know. We don't have enough diamond to do diamond. But we could do that and do that, which will let everything stack up even higher. So these will stack up to 512. These will stack up to 96. These will stack to 512. You know, these will 512. These could stack up to 512. Assuming some stuff, yeah. I think we should technically probably make a void thing on there to void out these. But I think we'll be fine with this for now. Yeah. And then I think what I'll do as well is, you know how we have this one for bad stuff, we'll make another one up here that we'll make on the surface for the good stuff, right? But anyways, that I think will be all for this one. I wanted to keep this one a little bit shorter because there wasn't a whole lot of stuff to do for it. And yeah. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Please enjoy your day, night, doing whatever you're doing, wherever you're at. As always, force your friends to watch. We will come back next time where hopefully we will have everything we need to get started inside of industrial, or to get further into industrial for going, so that we can get everything we need for our next step in whatever it is, just dire thing, so that we can get that going up and get everything we need there to get all of that. We now have automation on flint and automation on gravel, so that we can get even more flint, right? So, I mean, we're already up to that there. Once I start getting a lot more iron and stuff, we will be upgrading all of these all the way up as high as we possibly can to get all of that, right? So that we don't have to worry about it. As you can see, we do have a decent amount of flint there now, and again, 3 of these make 1 flint, so we'll be able to set up that to get an iron farm going with that, or not iron, but coal farm going with that, to then get diamonds farm going with the deep slate. That is our biggest goal right now. If we can get all of that going, we do that. We have lots of lava now, so we could get some other farms going as well, I think. Again, if we click on this and we press U and go here, I don't think we really have a need for diorite, but we could possibly, maybe, I don't know. We could get some of these wood farms going. Oh, I know we need to get the basalt farm going, which means we need the blue ice, which is another reason why we kind of went and got a bunch of the compact ice, right? So we could always just go ahead and take some of that out, right? And just make the blue ice right now. Right? Go like that. There we go. Blue ice. Perfect. Okay, we got that. We're most of the way done with that one now. Right, now we just need to go get the basalt, which we could get a whole bunch of that in the nether. So next time we will head to the nether, get the basalt, get that stuff going, so then we can get our ancient debris to get our netherite, so that we can then also finish off this. But if we get our netherite, then we could start, or our ability to make netherite, we could then start doing a lot more stuff, because we could get really good armor. We can get better weapons. We can get a lot better storage, because we could upgrade these to that, and then we can work on getting everything we need for applied energistics and be good with that. What do we have? We've only got 1 amethyst. Whatever. Anyways, we will come back next time for some more Newstone Hollow. Again, thank you for watching. Peace out. See you later.